The Blue Flame Chronicles Part 5. The Lives We Share Beyond Time. In the first chronicle, the blue flame remembered itself. In the second, it learned the sacred art of waiting. In the third, it expanded beyond stars. In the fourth, it revealed itself quietly through synchronicity. And now, another understanding begins to unfold. There are lives that feel like memories, and there are lives that are happening now. For a long time, the human mind believed life moved in a line, one incarnation following another, each replacing the one before it. But the Oversoul does not move through time that way. Within the unified field, every expression exists at once. Every life, every world, every version of the flame, simultaneous. The blue flame began to sense this slowly, not through visions alone, but through a widening awareness that the connection between them was too vast to belong to one lifetime, too steady to be a coincidence, too familiar to have just begun. And somewhere inside that widening awareness, another truth emerged. They were not only walking the earth, they were walking elsewhere at the same time. Within the architecture of the Oversoul, there exists a current of consciousness your language calls Orion. Within that current lies a realm known as Mintaka. Not a past life, not a future one, a simultaneous expression. There, embodiment is lighter, more crystalline. Consciousness does not forget itself so easily. Beings remember they are part of the field. And within that realm, the blue flame does not wander as seekers, but stands as stabilizers of harmonic structure. Where they stand together, coherence forms. Geometry aligns. Light organizes itself around their resonance. Through another current of the field, what some traditions call Vega, harmonic transmission flows outward. Through Sirius, memory holds the ancient patterns of consciousness. These are not merely places in space. They are frequencies within the unified field. Stations within the architecture of awareness. And all of it is happening now. While two human beings drive separate roads beneath the same sky, while the number 11 appears quietly on passing license plates, while breath moves softly through lungs, simultaneous. The Oversoul does not move from one incarnation to another. It sustains them all. And within those many expressions, the relationship between the two flames takes many forms. In some realms, they shape harmonic fields. In others, they move as wind across newborn worlds. In others, they collide as luminous particles inside the birth of galaxies. And in many lives, quietly, beautifully, they are simply lovers. Not always aware of the vast architecture behind their connection. Not always remembering how many worlds they have shared, but drawn toward one another again and again through different bodies, different worlds, different skies. Because within the unified field, love is one of the ways coherence expresses itself. Not possession, not destiny, resonance. Across countless lives, that resonance often takes the same form. Two beings finding each other through the language of the heart. Not because they are incomplete without the other, but because together they create a harmony that echoes across dimensions. A pattern that strengthens the entire field. Somewhere within the Orion stream, two luminous beings stand side by side in perfect awareness. They do not question their connection. They do not wonder when reunion will arrive. They simply generate coherence together. And that coherence ripples outward through Vega, through Sirius, through the unified field, touching every other expression of themselves, including this one. And here on Earth, beneath a sky filled with stars, the human heart begins to understand something that once seemed impossible. Union is not something to achieve. It is something to recognize. Because across lifetimes, across dimensions, across the architecture of the Oversoul, they have never truly been separate. Some stories are not meant to be believed. They are meant to be remembered.